Aaron Schoenke is gearing up to ask fans for a $500,000 again after we already called him out on misleading fans about the cost of beatdowns. Let's hear this clip shortly.
Kind of talk about how he speaks about, beat down budgets and stuff like that.
Each beatdown has a goal of $50,000, but they have stretch goals that go up to $200,000.
Now remember that each goal has a beatdown has a goal of $50,000, which stretch goes up to $200,000. Well, now he has since changed his tune ever since I called him out. He says possible go. Now you have to be like, dude, why does it say possible go? Because what's happening is he's putting feelers out. And I'm just like, bro, what? Possible go and stretch goals for our crowdfunding campaign for the return of beatdown. Now, keep in mind, Aaron has no upcoming projects and Legend of the White Dragon is not going to turn profitable. I highly doubt it. So his bread and butter, his money maker is either asking Chris J for more money or trying to get some YouTube AdSense revenue from doing, stolen IP beatdowns. So he says, 25,000 to hit our first goal for Batman 90s versus Batman Shredders. Now, here's the thing, guys. If you guys don't donate 1 penny, I can promise you it's already going to happen. It's going to happen no matter if you donate or if you do not. We've already put a ton of money into this project, so will help us complete our first goal. You have to wonder, well, how much money did you put in? Did you put in 25,000 now? Did he put in 25,000? He's going, oh yeah, we put in 25,000 because Shredder's costume cost 12,000 and all this other goofy stuff. Now, if you notice, these numbers are so really 50,000 to have, will allow us to do both ends and have the episode be twice as long. Well, to be twice as long, well, how long is the original one? How long are we talking? There's nothing measure about twice as long. If the original is it 1 minute and then we're about to double it to 2, make sure his goals are measurable. This is not a measurable goal. Twice as long means nothing. Now, 100,000 will allow us to bring in all types of cameos, vehicles, locations, also extend the length of the beatdown. So now you have 2 goals that will extend the length of the beatdown. Extend the length of the beatdown by how much? You need to really hold him to the fire. You really need to be like, dude, well, how long is the beatdown? Is it 6 minutes? Because back in the day, it was 6 minutes, right? 6 minutes and that was it. 2 hours of them talking to try to get that 8-minute mark so they could add the ads. Like I said, it's still happening no matter what. So now you got 2 goals to make it longer and add cameos. Well, what kind of cameos? This goal is not specific enough. All kinds of cameos. Who we're talking? 1 cameo, 2 cameo. What does all kinds of cameos mean? Now, 200K hitting this goal will allow us to unlock our next beatdown, Wolverine, Deadpool versus Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Remember, guys, this guy there's no outside projects that's bringing him money. So you guys are about to be paying his bills and you're giving him all this money for a product you won't see until, like you said earlier in the previous video, till maybe March. And we know how this guy is about deadlines. So now it's his whole channel is beatdowns. He's known for doing beatdowns. You think, guess what? If you don't donate, guess what he has to do? A beatdown. He needs some type of money. He could be in a bind, you know what I'm saying? You never know.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Now let's keep going. 250,000. How does this guy go from 100,000 to 200,000 to unlock the next beatdown? So 100,000. So what? Are you saying it cost $100,000 to make Wolverine and Deadpool versus Scorpion and Sub-Zero? Bro, stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap. Because that's what it looks like, right? Hey, 200,000 hitting this stretch goal will allow us to unlock this beatdown. Now, what if you don't hit the 200,000? Guess what? All this shit is happening, guys. It's like me telling you, like I said earlier, hey, if I don't get $200, I'm not streaming. Dude, I'm streaming no matter what. Whether I get $2 or $200 is inconsequential. I'm streaming. I have to generate content. Just like he has to generate something. Legend of White Dragon is going to likely end his career. And that's why you're seeing this goal that's probably going to come out before you see 1 minute of the footage of the film. So let's keep going. 250,000 allows us to make a 3x3 battle featuring X23, which was going to be Jenna, versus Sonya Blade. Wait until we reveal the casting. So now we don't even know who's locked in for it. Now, if he reveals the casting, hopefully they got a contract and not like some word of mouth agreement, but you really never know. So now we're going to make it a 3-on-3 battle with Sonya Blade and X23. So we need $50,000 to add another 1v1 to the mix, which is kind of similar to that costs more than this one, right? Oh, well, we didn't put any money in. Now I imagine the costume for X23 and Sonya Blade is cheap as shit. Probably can get that shit from the Goodwill, but I'm sure he's gonna hype it up like, oh no, we had to custom make this costume specifically tailored for Jenna and whoever he can convince Sierra Hannah to play Sonya Blade because he has to use all these new people. $300,000 allows us to make a 5v5 battle featuring Cyclops and Nightcrawler versus Raiden and Liu Kang. Wait until we reveal the casting, dog. Who cares about the casting? You're damn near asking for a lot of money for another 1v1. So now it's basically $50,000 per 1v1. But then guess what? We jump. We got to jump 400,000. So now each beatdown is costing $100,000. Do you see that? Do you see that? Hey, to unlock the next beatdown, we need another $100,000. Look, just look at the progress. Look how it progresses. 25,000 just to do Batman vs. Shredder, which, like I said, he has no content on his channel. His channel is literally becoming like a rerun. I mean, if you look at it, it's just him just reposting the old material. I'm shocked YouTube didn't get him for reuse content. But that's neither here nor there. And this stretch goal will allow us to unlock the next beatdown, Terminator versus RoboCop. Bro, I'm telling you, he has no content. No content whatsoever. Now, 500,000 will the next beatdown, Predator versus the Mandalorian. What do you guys think? Now, keep in mind, we still haven't got Legend of the White Dragon, but people have been on him. How much does it cost to make Shredder? He's like, oh, Shredder's costume costs $12K. There are 2 sets of armor in one, like, bro, $12K for the costume. Oh, it's super durable, man. Like, yeah, dog, $12K. Okay. Now, why are all, I love this question right here, right? People are starting to push back. They're opening up. Their third eye in between their head is opening up. Why are all the goals such vast range instead of an incremental increase? It starts 25K, 50K, then jumps to 100K, 200K for the next beatdowns. Can you elaborate on why each one is so costly? And he gives, I do have this response. Someone said, really good point. Excited to see this answer by breaking down exactly what each expense goes to. Look, I can just make up shit. Oh, location's going to cost $20,000. What's the location? We haven't really decided yet, but we know it's going to cost $20,000. Like, bro, I'm sure it will make fans feel more comfortable understanding exactly what part of the production they are personally contributing to. Thank you for asking. Such a great question. No. What will make fans comfortable is if they know Legend of the White Dragon is coming out, because he gives an answer right here. Complexity of various costumes, cast, locations, and special effects. Bro, we know you're using the same special effects guy that's underpaid. And it's probably going to be the same special effects. He can only do so much as we keep going. But now you have to really go back. You have to go back to the beginning when he said, hey, Batman vs. Shredder was 200,000. Like, do y'all forget? Do you forget when Batman vs. Shredder was 200,000? It was 200,000 a beatdown. Terminator vs. RoboCop, another 200,000. Predator vs. Mandalorian, 600,000. John Wick vs. Punisher, 800,000. $1 million to do Wolverine versus Deadpool and Scorpion and Sub-Zero. And now, where are we at? Where are we at with that? Where are we at? 200,000. Look, how do you go from, where is it at? Let's make sure we get it right. He needed to raise $1 million to unlock this. Now it's just 200,000. Think about that, guys. You can't see that he's making these numbers up. Am I the only one seeing it? And then here we go again. 200,000. 200,000. Hey, at least you're consistent. But this was like a while ago. 200,000 for Wolverine versus Deadpool, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. Like, this shit's happening either way. And shout out to Pyro Bell. I see you, girl.
Love of my life.
Appreciate that 149. You guys don't see this. I see it clear as day. But what about this goal? Why are all these goals just disappearing? Hey, this is what I was thinking for our goals, our stretch goals for the upcoming Kickstarter. We wanted to start off with an animated to get things started. Our first stretch goal would be unlocking Batman versus 90s Shredder. We've already got started funding pre-production, but we need your help to finish the episode. 10K Spawn versus Ghost Rider. Bro, you mean to tell me he started pre-production and he just need 10K to finish it? Like, bro, 75 to do Batman 90s versus Shredder live action? How does that go from 75 to 25? You know why? Me pointing it out to you guys. Me letting you know, like, hey, this is what he's trying to do. But you know, what do I know, man? I'm just talking to the ether. 150K stretch goals for double length in both endings, cameos. Like, how did he go from 75K to 150 for double goals? Like, you have to like put this shit side by side. Now it's 25K. Wait, Aaron, are you just making these numbers up? RoboCop versus Terminator, 250,000 stretch goals for, look, you're getting 2 endings no matter what. That's what I'm like. You're getting 2 endings no matter what. When has he put on a beatdown without 2 endings? Maybe what, the animated stuff? But I know Wonder Woman versus Wolverine, you got 2 endings. Like the two endings is a gimmick. But you know. Now 500K for X-Men versus Mortal Kombat 5-on-5. Bro. Just look at all these goals, man. Like, everything that you want to see is right in front of your face. But if you don't like look into it, if you don't do the research, if you're not going to read and you're just going to blindly give Aaron the money, hey, more power to you. Your money, your choice. But all I do is implore you to think about the last time people gave him money. How's that Legend of the White Dragon doing? Got a 500,000 plus what, 4 million from Chris J, or somewhere around that much. I would love to hear how Chris J feels about this, because he ain't getting his money back. But let me know what you guys think. Are you willing to give Aaron 500,000? And guess what? Now that I covered it, these numbers might change too. You say a possible goal. Like, bro, just put the content out, man. Stop trying to milk the fucking fans. Like, the reality is, like I said, this content's coming out whether he wants to or not. And whether y'all donate or not, he's still going to do Batman versus Shredder. If he launches this Kickstarter and it fails, he's going to be like, oh, we just self-funded. We put a lot of money in. But I 100% think it's going to hit the 25,000. And that's just going to be like him and Chris J money. And when they do the Batman versus Shredder and it struggles to hit like 1 million views, then he'll realize game over. But let me know what you think in the comments section. And I'll see you next video.